Welcome back, AfterBuzz, to Braxton Family Values, Wine Country, episode 25. We have your booze meet in Napa, Bromance, Birthday and Salty and Not Sweet, news and gossips, special segment, and more. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey. How you doing?
We love people, it's all good. If y'all can hit it for us, you know.
Oh,
hey. Hey, AfterBuzzers, welcome back to Braxton Family Values. Oh my gosh, guys, we're about to wrap it up. It's episode 25. We have one episode left to go, so we're going to make sure we cover everything for you guys. We have your booze meet in Napa, Bromance, Tamars Birthday, you know, kind of starts good, but kind of ends sour. We have our news and gossip, our special segment, and more. But before we get to that, I'm your host, Sierra Stafford, and to the left of me, I have Imani.
Hey, guys. As always, you have Imani J in the building.
Mm-hmm. Hey, guys, and I'm Erika Hunter.
Yes, and, you know, of course, you're probably thinking, where the heck is Tyler? You know, your favorite. As we see, he's your favorite, you know? It's all good in the hood. But, you know, Tyler, he's out for this week, but he will be back for the finale with us. So just make sure you come and watch and say your goodbyes. Well, not your goodbyes, but see you laters, you know? But let's get into this crazy episode. So this whole episode was mainly surrounded by Tamar's birthday. So they took her to Napa Valley. And, you know, it was kind of shady because, you know, Tracy's, all the T's always get me. Tracy's birthday is kind of approaching as well, but they kind of surrounded it only by Tamar's birthday. So, but they put that beef to the side. But I want to start off by talking about that all the boos did show up to the boo trip. Only one was not there was Birdman, as we probably predicted. But I want to talk about how it started out with Towanda and Shawn. So, you know, Tyler has his feels about, you know, them being skeptical, but we kind of got to see a lot of them, you know, in the beginning. What do you guys feel? Do you think it's still authentic or forced?
I think because we saw a little bit more of their interaction in this episode, I'm starting to feel like it is authentic. Mm-hmm. So with her coming to the studio and spending that time with him, and then also presenting him with, you know, my sisters are going to Napa Valley. I want you to come. And her mentioning, you know, that she had an episode of throwing up or whatever. Oh, yeah. And then that interaction being weird and awkward. But I could see in the way that he looks at her and the way he talks to her that he is interested. Yeah. How interested? I don't know, but interested.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. I think that moment when they met in the studio and they were reminiscing on their past and how they met and how respectful he was to say, like, you know, we immediately connected, but I didn't shoot my shot because she was in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was just sweet for them to just bring up the fact that, hey, we go way back as friends. So, you know, we're best friends, but we love us too. And that's my boo.
And yeah, he did write on their old CD. The sisters had an old CD, and he wrote "To My Boo Forever." Forever. So they were caked. They were pretty caked, okay? So, I mean, I believe it, you know. I believe it's serious. It's going to go past the show. So it's just good to see a nice looking, I don't want to call you man fine, but it's good to see, you know, one of the sisters got one, you know? Okay, so, and speaking of got one, you know, she did bring up the pregnancy scare once again. She wasn't drinking in Napa Valley. Tamar had pointed out. Do we think she's pregnant real fast? Yes or no?
Nah.
No? What do you think, Erika?
I think so.
You know why? Okay, when they did that toast, it was her and Tracy. No. Trina. Trina and Vaughn. I know. It was Trina and Vaughn. And then her and Shawn. And then they did the toast. Mm-hmm. And it was like she purposely made it her thing to like
put her glass down.
Put it down immediately. She didn't even like fake it like, you know, a little sip. Yeah. She just like with the eye. So I'm like, okay, girl, you're clearly trying to drag this whole pregnancy thing out. I don't know. If she is, that's beautiful. I'm like, wow, that's going to be really exciting. That's why it's kind of
like if you are just say. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's scared or maybe she wants to be I don't know.
Well, I mean, she kept their relationship a secret for so long. So, I mean, why not keep the baby a secret? Be like a little Beyonce and then, you know, show up in your 9th month like, hey, I'm pregnant. And then after that, you have the baby. So maybe it's one of those. But I'm going to go with she's not really pregnant.
She's not. I think it goes back to all of the sisters needing a storyline. So if you think of it, she doesn't have a storyline other than the fact that she has this new relationship and now they're adding the baby thing onto it. True. I'm like, girl, you are not pregnant, and if you are, why? You know? Like, why at this age? Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, that's not, if she is pregnant, it has to be like a oops. It's not something that was planned, you know?
I think she would make, well, yeah, it might be an oops, but
we'll see.
Well, what is planned and what we do know that's not shady is the love we have for you guys. So, Imani, tell them how much we love you guys.
We love you guys so much, but before we move to our next topic, we want to say thank you for making us the ESPN of TV Talk. For us to continue to grow, we do need your help. If you're on YouTube right now, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you're on iTunes, please give us a 5-star rating. But no matter where you are, please leave us a comment so you can get involved in the conversation. Being a part of AfterBuzz TV has meant so much to all of us, and we truly appreciate you for supporting us and doing what we love to do. Don't forget to tell your friends and keep enjoying our shows.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Keep enjoying the shows.
Yes.
Yeah, especially this show. But, of course, go support all of our after shows on AfterBuzz. They're all bomb, okay?
Yes.
So, what is bomb is this bromance that they have. So, of course, like I said, the boos joined their girls in Napa this weekend, or when they aired the show. And but it was kind of cool, you know. I was kind of nervous to see how the men would mesh, or, you know, if there would be some drama. But it wasn't. And Kevin, which is Tracy's husband, got it. He was very welcoming and open to Vaughn. So I like how he started off there talking, and he was like, you know, I salute you for being there for Trina when she was going through the Gabe thing. And Vaughn finally was like, you know, I'm glad you said it because it was not hard. Actually, he actually hated it. So, and I get that, you know, his comment wasn't like a bad comment because I feel that he's he's a man. I mean, that's tough. So how did you feel about, you know, him just opening up about the situation finally, about, you know, Trina been going through this emotional roller coaster the whole time?
Yeah. Well, did you want to
at the peak of their relationship at that? Yeah.
I would say, I mean, just as being humans, we all have emotions. We all feel a way about some things. So I think it was a very nice moment for him to shed light on, you know, it wasn't easy, but she's somebody that I love. And that's what made it easier to deal with. And I just want to say, Vaughn, I love you.
Yes,
you know
we love me some you.
I love me some Vaughn because he loves that woman.
And most men couldn't do that.
No.
Or most women too, probably. Being honest,
I wouldn't say it's just a man thing. I would say it would be tough for me to have to comfort my man if his ex died and he's crying. Yeah. Like, I would be like, boy, if you don't let that girl go, but and love on me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. But you know, it was nice for him to share that moment with Kevin.
Yeah. And I just liked Kevin and his Vaughn's interaction all together. Yeah. It seemed a little bit more authentic to me than any of the other boos interacting with each other. You know, I didn't feel like there was any one-on-one connection or interaction other than with Vaughn and Tracy's husband. What do you think?
Probably because they're getting married too. I mean, all the other ones, it's like, well, we don't know if they're really going to make it. Tamar and Legos, you know, we're already seeing how that's going.
Oh, goodness.
And then Towanda and Shawn, they're cute, but I mean, they're not getting married. So we still don't really know. And one thing we do know is that Vaughn really loves the heck out of Tracy. And that's definite.
Trina.
That's
and not
Trina.
Whoa, wait, let's not get mixed up.
Trina, Kevin, Tracy.
At this point, y'all know who they are. Y'all know who we
Too many T's. We love them.
Thank you, Mama E, because you done confused us all.
Yeah, but that I really enjoyed that bromance too. What I didn't enjoy was Tamar interrupting that moment with the fellas. Like, go hang out with your sisters. Go talk to Tracy. Go figure out something else to do and let him be with them.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up because that was the next because you know they were having a bromance moment. You know, Shawn was even trying to break the ice and was like, you know, when y'all asked him the question, David gave the tea about, you know, I'm about to let her meet my mom. Mm-hmm. So they really were having a bromance moment there. And like you said, Tamar just comes and bum rush in. For me, honestly, it was so extra. For what reason? And she keeps saying, you know, once you're around the family, they expose things. Girl, what is there to know?
Right.
That we already don't know. What is they gonna tell David that's gonna make him be like, oh, really? Or, you know, get some tea. I think she just wanted to just be in something. Yeah. She just wanted to just be there.
You know, I'm like, also seeing that in this episode, I think they were having a hard time understanding Legos. Because at the first...
Me included.
Well, I
Viewers
wasn't.
for you? Because we were...
Like, okay, when they first, in the beginning, when they were having... Maybe this wasn't the beginning. I'm probably getting this mixed up. But Lego said something about Tamar being black, and that's all he's saying.
Oh,
I can give you verbatim.
But I understood
What
what
she
he was.
said.
He's saying, I seen a black woman. Now, maybe the room wasn't black. And he's like, the only thing I seen was a black woman.
No, he said he didn't see a black woman. He said, I didn't know she was a black woman.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Okay, well,
So,
see, look.
and
I'm
now
getting them confused, too.
Tamar, see, look, let's clear up for little Legos. So, Tamar is light bright. I mean, I don't know how far in the distance they were, but she is bright. So, it's kind of like I can get where he probably would say that, but the timing of it all, and then he kept proceeding after that to be like, but then, I mean, it was all good, but he kept saying other stuff after that, and then you have Shawn like, dude, relax, like, I'm trying to help you, stop talking. So I feel like David was kind of, being a force this episode. He's kind of feeding off Tamar and turning her. He's her little Tamartian.
I was just
maybe
thinking
he's nervous.
that, and I was
For
thinking
what?
that throughout the episode. I think anytime you come around your significant other's family for the first time, and it's all of them, I think that it's natural to be a little nervous.
But I mean, okay, Shawn obviously knows the family from, but I feel like it's probably been a minute that he's been in the intimate room with the family like this. I mean, I don't think he should have been nervous. I don't get that. I think he was just doing too much.
You know what? He
probably had too much alcohol, too. Remember
She
that?
did mention being drunk. She did mention they were drunk.
I would say that he has not brought a woman to his mother.
That's still crazy.
Period. So this is probably new to him.
Right.
And then he's already like a little puppet for Tamar right now from what I'm seeing in this episode. Yeah. So he's probably just not comfortable. He's probably not even showing his real self. So I'm going to go with he was nervous, and that's why he just kept rambling on and trying to excuse himself.
I hope you're nervous because, like you said, he was literally like, Tamar was like his mom. And he was like, yes, mom. Yes, ma'am. I won't do that. And I was like, this is not a relationship. And knowing Tamar, I'm sorry. I don't think they're going to last. But
it's almost like he doesn't have a backbone. Like, he's a pushover. Tamar, like, runs the relationship, obviously, has the pants on in it.
And I hate to say this, but we know African men or people of that, they can be very, naturally aggressive. And so I kind of expect him to be kind of like Tamar, like, I'm going to calm you down, like kind of calm Tamar down, but we're not getting that from him.
Dang, I wish Tyler was here to give us the tea, because he was dropping something on this situation.
Tyler would know all the tea, but hey, I mean, if you guys know something or what you guys think about how he felt, I mean, it was a little weird for us, but Tamar likes it, so we'll see how that goes. But I also want to mention how, really quick, that Vaughn mentioned that, they brought up the proposal. And so he mentioned that he would have proposed a long time ago to Trina, but, the kind of Gabe situation postponed it. And that kind of touched me. I was like, dang. Like, now it kind of makes me feel like I can see why he was moping so hard about it. But I do love, like he said, it's happening soon. So we'll see a proposal very soon from them. So you guys ready for that?
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm trying to be in the
love that
wedding.
he's like, I carry it on me. So I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
waiting
at
for
that
the
too.
perfect moment, the perfect time. Just the way he talks. I'm like,
Yeah, he's such a man.
go Vaughn.
That's such a
He
man.
is. He
really is, though. He really
beautiful.
is.
Very
so
beautiful.
we love you, Vaughn. We can't wait for that proposal. Okay, listen, y'all. When it comes to Toni, I don't know what's been going on with her this whole
Forgot
season.
about Toni.
Yeah, I mean, but so let's just wrap it up. So, of course, the whole point of this episode was them being in Napa for Tamar's birthday. And then, towards the end, everything was going good. Everyone was mingling, kikiing, and all that. And then it turned sour. So, I don't know if you have a birthday tradition, but they have a tradition to where they like to stick their hand in the cake and everyone takes a bite and like it's a toast. But Toni didn't. And Tamar went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. We don't know why, but do you guys think that was a bit much? So basically, if you didn't watch the episode, Toni didn't participate, basically saying because she just coughed and she didn't want to dip her hand in the cake because that's nasty. But Tamar was like, you just ruined everything. You didn't put your hand in the cake. Is that extra?
That's so weird and extra because not only did Toni not do it, but Traci didn't do it and Trina didn't do it. So I can understand why she pinpointed that Toni didn't do it. I'm like, the girl just coughed in her hand. Would you really want for her to
Or maybe
put her hand in it.
Or maybe because she was really mad. Maybe she was mad at all of them. That's why
Yeah.
she kept saying like this the worst. But you know how they edit stuff out. So maybe she did. It was to all of them because she was really mad. Like
Right.
Like
Because, I mean, Tracy had a stank face the whole entire time,
she did.
which I don't understand why they didn't have a combined birthday. So, I mean, I would feel a little salty as well. Salty and not sweet. So, yeah, that was a hot mess. It was unnecessary. Like, okay, let's move on from the cake. Like, my bad, girl. I coughed in my hand. Didn't want to put it in the cake.
Right.
Yeah, and Kevin did say happy birthday to Tamar and Tracy. So he did kind of give a little slug and a little prayer introduction. I mean, which I love Kevin. I'm sorry. He's
Me
like,
too.
he a stand-up
He's so
husband. He's just, I'm sorry, I like me some Kevin. He stands up for his girl. But let's get into our special segment. Or news and gossip, actually, sorry. Oh, we got a little something for you guys. Of course, we always have something about Tamar because Tamar stay in the streets. I'm just kidding, not literally, but she is staying on that stage. I can say so. Of course, you know she just wrapped up or about to wrap up the Dungeon tour with Candy, and she was like, you know, not so soon. I'm about to go on my own tour. She said, well, not a tour. She's having a show. So just want to give her some recognition for keeping the coins rolling.
Yes,
and we also want to, we hardly ever see, I feel like, any of their kids this season.
Yeah.
So I just seen Toni post, or Hollywood Unlocked posted Toni and her two sons. Their names are Denim and Diesel. I think their names are so cool. Is that just me?
Yeah, and this is the first time I've ever seen either of her sons.
Right,
Really?
same.
Well, there they are, you know? So I just wanted to show their family because, like I said, we hardly ever see the kids on the show. So just wanted to show that. That's a beautiful picture of them, too. So.
Yes.
That's all we have for you guys. Some positive, you know, nothing too messy. So let's get into our special segment. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have something special for you guys. So we're actually gonna do. Well, I'll let you guys start it off. But well, Erika, I'll let you start it off because you had the perfect idea for it.
Yeah. So since, you know, all of the sisters brought their booze on this trip, I thought that it would be cool for us to talk about maybe our experiences in bringing our booze to our family or our loved ones, our friends, whatever, and what that's usually like for us. So let's start. Who wants to go first?
Girl, you could take it away. 'Cause I'm trying to think back.
How's it like, right?
Yeah, like, are you the Tamar? Do you feel like you have to govern the conversations when you bring your boo around, or do you just let him go freely and hang out?
I think I don't like to make them uncomfortable. So I think I just be natural. Like, I act how I would act as if he wasn't there in my family. And my family's very open and welcoming, so it's not going to be too grilling. So I really just go with the flow. And, like, I just try to make sure he's comfortable.
Right.
Regardless. I don't really have to navigate anything. My family's not going to just attack him. And he can hold his own. So I just really be natural with it and just let it flow, really.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't think about it too much because then you are going to mess them up.
Exactly.
You're going to be a Tamar.
Right. I couldn't be a Tamar. But no, I'm just, I mean, I guess I could be extra sometimes, but I do just be natural. I don't even think I do proper introductions. I've never done that before.
Like, as
Now
like
that I'm thinking back.
hello, this
like,
is my
hi
mother.
family, this is my boo. Like, he's just here with me. Then you just know that's my boo. Like, I don't know. I've
you
never,
know, like, individually introduced.
I've never done that.
So
But
this is
my
okay.
family, like, all of my serious relationships, my family knows, like, you know, and they treat them like family. It's just like they fit right in.
Yeah.
Like every one of my boyfriends. Well, it's only been 2 real relationships because y'all said we look like we in middle school. But
We grown. So I just want to put that out there.
yeah, grown. But yeah, I just let it be natural and let them fit in. Usually if it's somebody I'm dating, you're gonna fit in. Like, you know me, then
Because you my type.
you my type, then you know you're gonna just fit in with the family. You fam now.
Okay. I like that.
I think for me, I think I do a little warning beforehand. Like, yo, this auntie is a little bit crazy, or this one doesn't have a filter, so just be prepared in the event that, like, they say something. You just gotta have, in my family, you have to have a backbone. So if you don't have a backbone and you're coming around the hunters, it might be a little rough for you. But my experiences have been okay so far.
I think I want to warn her. I just want to see how you can handle it.
Oh, no. I do warn her.
I want to see how you can take it. I'm just kidding. No,
I got a couple of crazies where you have to let them know. Because I
Yeah.
have a cousin that would just, why you wearing this? And it's just
Exactly.
like, dang, girl.
Why you didn't make her plate?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know?
yes. See, I think
So-
for me, it's my immediate family, which is the family he would probably meet more on the mingle level. There can be crazy, but it won't be. I have to warn him. But if he met like the whole gang, oh yeah, I have to warn you because you might get a little uncomfortable.
Right.
But yeah, okay. So I like that. I mean, just pretty simple. Don't overdo it. Don't overthink it. So yeah, let us know what you guys do when your boo's introduced to the fam, or do you prep them? Let it be. Is it awkward?
Oh, or tell us a crazy story if one has ever happened.
Because it does exist.
Yes.
I mean, I think I've had some dealing with the opposite, like their family, not mine. But yeah.
See, now that's what I want to know.
I don't think we need to talk. Let's act like that never happened. But no, it's pretty good. Oh. Let's pull it up.
Let's
We have
pull up
people in
the
the chat.
chat.
Hold on. Let me. We don't want to leave y'all hanging.
Yeah, because I want to see some stories.
Because I heard y'all been talking.
The streets be talking.
The streets be talking. We
The
be
block is
we
hot.
be
The block
reading.
is hot.
Let's see what y'all been up to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
I can read them if you want. you
Yeah.
guys. Okay, we got Gladys Reynolds in the chat. Bernice Shed, our very own Tyler Tyson. What's up? We missed you, Tyler.
I have it up here now.
All right, Sierra's got it from here, but your flashlight's on. Bernice Shed in the chat says, I think something else happened at the end and the editing got really weird. I blame bad editing. By the way, Trina did it.
She did the editing?
No.
Oh, I see. Okay, Bernice, you're in here, sis. Okay, she said you ladies look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. See, I like you. Thank you, Bernice. Also said, I just wanted to point out, in case y'all didn't know, the trip was planned for Tamar's actual birthday and week, but Toni was so sick, so they postponed it for her. They all said that on Steve Harvey's show. Okay, well, thank you for that.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So why was Tracy acting salty? Okay. Well, probably for the show.
Well, she's just been salty.
Yeah,
for a
just
while.
been salty. You have a lot, Bernice. She says, I hate when people hold stuff in sometimes. Sometimes Tamar and others are a lot, and maybe they should be able to tell when they're upsetting her or hurting her feelings, but Tracy is grown.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you have a point.
definitely.
She has a mouth. People aren't psychics, and she always has the same sad, moopy, broody, negative energy. So I can't tell if something's from 20 years ago or something that just happened. No, Tracy.
Wait, but she is pretty accurate.
She said that's the only thing that makes me mad. Not just with her though. That's one of my pet peeves. Well, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, girl.
We need to bring
Let
her
us
on
know
the
the
show.
real.
But you want to be a guest? I mean, wrap it up with us.
For real, take a seat on the couch, girl. Let us
Seriously.
know.
Yeah, and thank for Gladys Reynolds saying she gets Bernie's point that we're communicating so cool on that. Tyler, we love you. You know,
Yes, we miss you.
keep living in Miami. Bring us back those vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He
we
said
have,
he got darker, y'all.
Oh yeah.
So I know y'all about to go crazy in the
Crazy.
chat. Huh?
So if you don't recognize it, just know it's still him. And then we have Mo Vlogs. He said, my family is pretty accepting. My brothers play too much and will let me know if homegirl is rough. I feel like your bros don't always keep it a buck though.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you
Yeah.
ever
Okay,
want to know
wait.
the truth, ask like your
Your
close-
sibling. No, your siblings. Well, my brother just blunt with me.
I don't know. You know when your uncle give you that's you nephew? You know, like,
Oh, that's you the one.
Yes.
But
yeah.
don't let the daddy say it.
Ooh. Ooh.
And then
Okay.
if the mama like you too, you
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Oh, that's
You're
a
in.
plus.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, I have that
in there.
mama love.
Me too.
And then we met and Tyler
Oh,
said
we
he
some good ones. Huh?
We are.
Then Tyler said he missed us. We missed you too. So and then our 1997 last one, he says, I am sick of Tracy and Tamar's stupid stage fights. Oh, they're staged. Okay.
I don't know. The next episode looks very real.
Very real.
Yeah, I don't. And honestly, I've heard them talk about it off the show. So I don't think they're staged, but I am definitely tired of it for sure. I do agree with that, but this is real raw. I feel.
Yeah.
And we'll see, and you'll see more of that next week. But let's just go ahead and get into our predictions.
And now, Your AfterBuzz TV
predictions.
Whoa. Okay, let's kick it off with you, Imani. Oh, I'm sorry, Shara. She had to get
Let me get my little tea sip. Okay, y'all.
Get the tea right.
First of all, I don't know if Tracy and Tamar are going to throw hands because that's just what it looked like and that's just what it feels like because it just seems like a lot of bottled emotions between the two. Yeah. So I'm hoping that they don't throw hands, but that's what it's looking like. And what's her name? Tamar, she said something very disrespectful from what it looks like in the edits to Tracy's husband. And that's out of line.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that.
I didn't either. But
I don't know if she was referring to him because of the edits. You know how they make things look more dramatic. But she said, you need to take your butt back to jail.
Yeah, I do remember that. And it might have been directed towards him.
Yeah, because I just
Who else
assumed.
has been to jail?
I just assumed that it was him.
Pin drop, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to guess that throwing hands between the two, very close.
And Tracy been ready to pop, so.
I know she is, but I think that they were raised so well that it just might not get there, but she wants to. I know she wants to put some hands on her sister.
What you got, Erika?
You know, I'm not a big fan. I don't think I ever have been of Tamar's new boyfriend, but I don't see it lasting. I don't see, not in the next episode, but I think in seasons to come we'll see.
Seasons with S.
Oh, maybe season. I don't know. Maybe they'll run out of ideas.
She got a real prediction
but
right here.
I imagine, you know, her going to, where's he from? Nigeria?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that not going well, like I said last week, but I still believe that very strongly, so I'm going to stand on that one.
Okay. I think for me, we're going to just see the ending of Toni and Birdman. Just cut it. I do agree the whole Tamar and Tracy. I think that they're not going to fight because Tamar and Tracy, they're not going to fight because Tamar is too, like, I don't want to call her scary, but, like, she know that that Tracy could, like, I don't know. And she
put them paws on
it. But then again, you see, she moved the cake. Like, Tamar kind of moved the cake when she was yelling, like, let me clear the space for you.
Space and opportunity.
So, I don't know. I'm kind of with you. Like, I don't know if they're going to fight. I don't want them to fight, but let's be real. I really want them to just lash it out. I just want them to just let it all out. So, I'm just predicting they just hash it out, let it all out, and then just kumbaya. Because I'm sick of it. So, that's what I'm predicting.
It'd be like the guys put on some boxing gloves and just box it out.
We done. Kumbaya. Shake hands, okay? So, of course, guys, let us know what you think about this episode. Know how much you love us because we love you guys. But until next week, which is our final episode, I'm your host, Sierra Stafford. You can find me on my social media at Sierra B. Stafford. And where can we find you guys?
Hey guys, I'm Imani, and you can find me on all social media platforms at Imani Ajak and on all platforms at MoniJTV.com as well.
And I'm Erika. You can follow me on all social media at Erika Joy H.
Yes, go follow us, guys.
Yes.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.